Halloween may be over, but it left your daughter with a fear of ghosts. Congratulations. Let's talk about that today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and we answer your questions here on Tips on Teens every Wednesday at noon. By the way, if you have or someone you love could really benefit from speaking to a family therapist, please reach out to us at Teen Therapy Center. Our contact information is down below. Now let's jump into today's parent-submitted question here on Tips on Teens. My daughter is 10 years old, and due to all the recent Halloween stuff, she recently got freaked out by seeing a ghost in her room at night. I tried to help her realize that the ghost she saw was just a reflection from a nightlight. When we turned it off, the image went away. She's still scared of ghosts in her room now. I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I don't want to invalidate her either. What if there really was a ghost and I totally didn't support her? I feel that no matter what I do, it is wrong. Any thoughts? Yes. Thank you for your question. This is something we talk a lot about in a lot of the families we work with. First of all, I'm going to go from your perspective of you don't know if ghosts are real or not. I know many people have very strong opinions on this. I'm not here to tell you what your opinion should be. I'm just going to go from the writer's point of view that you are ambivalent. You don't know if ghosts are real or not real. You can choose, the reviewer, believe anything you want to believe. Regardless of what you believe, here's what I insist you do not do. Don't just say, ghosts aren't real. Now go to bed. Now, you may feel that's right. You may not believe in ghosts. You may think all of this is hogwash, and that's fine. But your daughter's going through an emotional experience, and you're trying to apply a logical solution to an emotional experience, which does not work. So first of all, what I'd recommend you do is come from a place of empathy and compassion. If she's open to warm physical touch, put your arm around her shoulder, let her cry, comfort her, let her be there for her. You know, you can show her that the light, when you turn it off, that image of a ghost is gone, which I think is great, but she's still feeling that ghosts are there. Are there ghosts? I don't know. It's not for me to say, but she feels they are. So you have a few different options. Again, I don't recommend the, just walk it off, you'll be fine. I don't think that's going to help her at all. But what I do recommend is maybe do some kind of ritual. There are rituals from all different cultures on how to deal with this. You can make up your own ritual. There's cultures that burn sage. There's cultures that say a prayer. There's cultures that sing a song and do a dance. It really doesn't matter what it is, as long as it gives her a sense of empowerment and control. You can also have her talk to the therapist. Help her start developing that voice of saying, hey, this is my room. Thank you for stopping by. I don't need you to come by anymore. You may leave. Inviting the ghost to leave, giving her a sense of agency and voice. You also may find that finding a different nightlight in a different place may not put an image or, a shape on a wall, which may help her feel a little more safe and not that she's saying something. This is something that's going to take time. You're going to need to approach it uniquely, individually, based on what your daughter's needs are, or if this is for like someone else's family, they're your son. This is not an uncommon thing. Oftentimes, and I'm painting with a broad brush here, but oftentimes fear of ghosts, fear of the dark is often just a fear of being alone. And a child sleeping by themselves, historically through the span of human existence, is not a safe place to be. Let me make that message go away. Oh my gosh, there are all kinds of messages going on through here. So throughout human history, children slept in groups with their families, hunter-gatherers, even like before the Industrial Revolution, before there was like electricity in homes, kids would sleep with their siblings, if they are rich, with a nursemaid, with their parents. It's only in the last 100 years that kids have come been sleeping by themselves, or even less than that. So a child sleeping by themselves historically is prey for a predator at night. So it's not uncommon for us to be hardwired to want to be sleeping with someone else or nearby someone else. I'm not saying that you can't have your kids sleep in their own bed in their room. I understand that's part of our culture now. But just understand that for many kids, it's a transition. Having them have a stuffed animal, having them have a nightlight that doesn't put a shape of a ghost on a wall is probably helpful. Again, Find what works for your family and lean into that to support your daughter so she feels safe and secure and supported by you. That's our question for today. Again, my name is Kent Toussaint with Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit organization Child and Teen Counseling. If you'd like me to answer your question here on Tips on Teens, email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com. We love your questions. Keep them coming. I will see you next Wednesday, noon, on Facebook Live. And have a great week, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, turn on.